This temper tantrum that Notre Dame is on right now is the most ridiculous thing I can remember ever watching college football. Opting out of this bowl game is one of the softest things, and now I don't know, I mean, it's kind of being framed as a consensus decision. Was this really a consensus player vote to not play in this bowl game? Because there are seniors and walk-ons on the Notre Dame team that they don't have an NFL future. This bowl game was probably the last organized game of football they're going to play in their lives. You're telling me that they really decided to throw that away and just be done playing football for the rest of their lives because they were upset? I don't buy that. I buy that it was a decision made by the administrations who are not as impacted by the lack of a game as the players are who wanted to throw a fit. And for the fans, there are young fans who are Notre Dame diehards, like little kids, who think Jeremiah Love is a superhero. When I was a little kid, as a Gator, Tim Tebow, Percy Harvin, guys like that, superheroes to me. There's a little kid out there who does not get to watch Jeremiah Love play for Notre Dame anymore. I'm not trying to do a sob story here, but that's the reality of this. Man, there are kids who love these players and idolize them. And now the administration of Notre Dame is taking Jeremiah Love away from them because they want to be petty. It's ridiculous. And their AD went out today and said, we want the best 10-game run of all time. We should be in. First of all, it's objectively false. They played a bunch of crappy teams. And second of all, the season is 12 games long. It's 12 games long. You played 2 playoff teams. You had your shot against Miami and A&M, and you lost to them both. So for me, going forward, man, college football does not need Notre Dame. They don't need them. They were great before games were televised and before we knew what helmets were. That's awesome. That doesn't mean that still in this day and age, you get to call the shots as a sport. Teams should stop scheduling Notre Dame. Let them play in their little bubble of independence on NBC every night against a bunch of MAC teams. Let them exist that way, because clearly that's what they want to do. They are not bigger than the sport. They don't get to call the shots. This MOU, where they're in the playoff regardless next year, based on where they're ranked, is such crap. It's horrible. Notre Dame is not above the sport, and college football needs to, seriously, come together and put a lot of pressure on Notre Dame to where they either have to, let go of this ego they think that they have and join the rest of the college football world, or they're not going to mess with them anymore.